In today's crazy, busy world, for many families, cooking dinner might mean picking up a pre-made dish from the grocery store to pop in the oven, getting pizza delivered, or going through a drive-thru on the way to a sporting event. Cooking as a family is so important, and that's what we want to talk about on today's show. Cooking as a family fosters family togetherness while you bond with your children, teaching the importance of healthy eating as they develop lifelong healthy habits and an appreciation for food, which is really important. On today's show, we have several special Red Clay guests that are going to be visiting with us, and it's all about cooking family style. I'm your host, Jessica Terranova, and let's get cooking. During National School Lunch Week, the Red Clay Nutrition Department held a recipe contest for the students to ask them to submit their favorite family tradition recipe, hoping that it would encourage them to get in the kitchen with their family, which is so important to cook with your family. We had a lot of submissions from the elementary level, and one submission that we have here today is Malak Daoud. Let's see how we surprised her in her classroom. Hello, I'm Jessica Terranova with the Red Clay School Nutrition Department, and I'm here at Highlands today to announce one of the winners for a recipe contest hosted by the Nutrition Department. The student that won is going to be featured on a cooking show that you'll see on Ed TV. Let's go announce the winner now. Does everyone remember when the Nutrition Department had a recipe contest? No? Well, somebody did, because somebody submitted for a recipe contest, and they're one of the winners that we chose. Is that you? Yes. You? How are you? So I have your recipe, and we chose you as one of the winners for the recipe contest, and you're going to be featured on a cooking show with me. Are you super excited?
Yes.
Yes? Yay! Yay, yay, yay! So here's your certificate, and thank you so much. I'm super excited to try it. It sounds delicious. Yes. So we're going to cook it on TV with me, and we're going to see it on Ed TV. You're doing a cooking show. Isn't that fun?
Yes.
Okay. So here's a letter for Mom that tells all the details, and tell her to call me if she has any questions or email me. And then, because I'm assuming since you submitted a recipe, you like to cook, right? Yeah? So I got you some stuff that can help you cook in the kitchen. Okay? All right. I'm super excited. High five. Congratulations. Thank you. You're very welcome. So what do you think? That was pretty fun, us surprising you in your classroom, right?
Yeah.
You were super surprised, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, her face expression was priceless. It was awesome. So who do you have, actually first, before we go with your guests, what grade are you in?
First.
First grade, all right. And who do you have with you today?
My mom.
Your mom. And why is Mom on the cooking show with you?
Because she's going to help me.
She's going to help you. Do you cook a lot with Mom?
Yes.
And the family? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is really neat. And so I'm assuming since you're on a cooking show, you like to be in the kitchen. What do you like to do the most? What's your favorite thing to do in the kitchen?
My favorite, I like to bake cookies.
Bake cookies. Baking cookies are super fun. Yeah. That is a lot of fun. You get in there with the mixing and assembling all the ingredients.
Yeah.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, and you get to mix it with your hands.
Ah, so you get messy. That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Messier the better, right?
Yeah.
So what are we making today?
Koshary.
And that is wonderful. And what is that? Is that something that is a family tradition recipe?
It's Egyptian.
Oh, Egyptian. That is really neat. Okay. And that's something you guys make a lot?
Yeah.
I must admit, it was the first time I've heard of it. It looks wonderful.
It actually is like a very healthy dish because it's like contains carbohydrates and proteins on it.
Yeah.
And it's just like a meal.
Yeah.
It's a plate, but it's like a meal. It's enough for a meal.
One plate wonder we have today, an Egyptian one plate wonder. So I'm so excited to try it. I've never heard of it. I've never tried it. And this is going to be my first time today. And you guys are going to make it for me. So that's why we're here. So what do we want to start with? I know,
let's do the onions, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get our burner started over here. Okay. And Mom, if you want to grab an onion and take your pick on the knives, if you want the other big chef knife there, if you'd like. And I'm just going to pop a little bit of canola oil in the pan. What oil do you traditionally use?
I use the vegetable oil.
Vegetable oil, okay. Yeah. And so she was telling me that sometimes onions make her cry. What happened yesterday? You want to tell me? Want to tell the camera?
Do you want to tell the camera?
Tell me yesterday. What happened?
When my mommy was cooking onions to eat yesterday at home, when I was trying to put water in my eyes, like when I told my mom and when I would start to cry, she told me go upstairs and to put water in my eyes to do it for my grandma. And she did, my grandma, and she made me open the window and look out the window for a few minutes.
Stick your head out where the air was a little bit clearer, so it wasn't so overwhelming with that onion flavor.
Yeah.
But onions are super good, but the smell can be a little bit teary-eyed sometimes.
Like my eyes are allergic to onions.
Your eyes are allergic to onions, but you can eat them.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna need more oil.
More oil, okay.
Yeah. It's like frying chicken.
We're gonna go ahead and put a little bit more oil in the pan. And the oils that you choose, it's important to choose a healthier oil.
A healthy one.
For sure, because oil does contribute a good fat. So if you choose one that has more polyunsaturated, monounsaturated fats versus monosaturated and polyunsaturated versus unsaturated fats, saturated fats, I'm sorry, that will be a better option.
Can I have flour?
Absolutely.
Is it okay if I put this in the bowl?
I thought you were saying something to me. We've got some flour here.
Do you want to put some flour here?
Go ahead. We're gonna move this.
Is it enough?
So she's putting some flour on the onions, and what's really the purpose of adding
To
the
make
flour?
it crispy and golden.
Okay.
To be gold, yeah.
That
It's
sounds
just
good.
gonna
And I
be
have
here.
salt and pepper too. Get them out.
My hands are too messy.
Oh,
It's
no!
okay.
We need
You can wash it
That's
later.
okay. Just go like this. We'll get it later. Like we said earlier, it's fun to be messy, right?
Yeah.
Especially in the kitchen. And she's just putting some salt and pepper. We have some kosher salt and pepper here. So I'm gonna step aside and let your mom work her way over to this hot
Oh,
pan.
now I'm about to cry.
No, you
Oh
need
no, don't cry. You're on TV.
Excuse me.
So popping the onions in the pan, they've got flour, salt, and pepper on the onions, and she says that'll make them more golden and add a little bit of crispiness to the onions, which is good. And
Get away
Something to
from
steal
me.
with it. Like
tongs or there you go.
Yes.
Now while your mom's moving those onions around, I actually have something for you. Something else, right? I'm just full of goodies. I'm gonna get right in front of you. So I've got an apron. So, and I should have given this to you earlier so you didn't get flour all over the front of you, huh? But from now on, you won't get flour on that pretty dress. And it's an apron, it says Red Clay Cook-Off Family Style, and that is yours. So we'll go ahead and put that on. And every time you cook, you can remember this show and you being on here. All right. May I?
Yes.
Okay. And let's see. I'm gonna grab this side over here. All right, what do you think? How's it fit?
Good.
Good? Fantastic. A true chef in the making. All right, now the onions saute until about brown. So what would you say about
Brown. Golden brown.
golden brown?
Yeah.
Now we can pop this up just a little bit if
Okay.
you want.
See, I'm glad because I'm not crying right now.
Yes. Me too.
Are they really potent, the onions?
I'm sorry?
Are their onions a little bit potent? Is the smell getting you, or are they okay?
They're good.
They're good?
They're good. The ones I used yesterday, it was red onions.
Oh, red
so
onions.
they
give
were
me a
really
lot.
like, yeah.
And
Red
those
onions
kind of
do get a lot.
onions doesn't make me cry.
No, it's not.
Not those kind of onions.
So next we have, while the
garlic.
onions are cooking, we're gonna get the garlic, ready for the tomato sauce.
Yes.
And we had someone on her show earlier who showed me a trick, which I'm gonna show you, okay? And you might do this already.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. So what she did was she took the pan and crushed it, push down, and it'll open the garlic up. Push your hand in there. I'll hold press down really hard, ready? Push with all your might. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Look.
good.
Crush the garlic. Now we have all the garlic cloves separate.
Yeah.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and pick out, Mom, how many do you think we need for this dish? They're pretty
I can
big.
say
cloves.
3.
Three?
Just 3.
One.
All right.
2.
You got 3?
Yes.
All right.
Got 3.
Now what I usually do when I'm getting my garlic ready, is I just go, I don't want you to do this because you can hurt your hand, but I'll just pop it like that and then it helps the skins come
then
off a little
peel
easy.
it.
How about this? I've got an idea. So I'm gonna hold right here and go ahead and press down for me. You get it?
Yeah.
Let's see. Got it a little bit. It's much easier with this one, huh? How about this? I'm gonna pop it. You go ahead and
Peel
take
it,
the
yeah.
peels off for me.
Okay.
Get this one more time. And I will go ahead and you chop this into fine chop, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that while your mom's working on that onions. Now, do you like garlic? I always peel the ends of my garlic off. It's just a personal preference. I know you don't have to. I just do it.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and chop this real small. And you can use a garlic mincer if you like, or a lot of people, especially if you're short on time, you can buy the garlic that's already minced.
Do you
And that
know,
saves some
for
time.
the garlic too, what I used to do is like to get like a fresh whole bag of garlic, and then I use it in the chopper, so it's like all minced, and then I put it in small storage bags on the
Oh.
freezer. So every time I need some, I just bring like this a small
bit
bag,
out.
yeah, a little bit, and it's like as if it's fresh.
That sounds awesome. How about that? I learned a trick from your mom for fresh garlic.
Okay.
How about that?
Yeah.
How's that? Is that good?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sure my mommy's gonna freak out.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you were.
You like it diced a little bit smaller? Or do you-
No, this is good.
Perfect.
Yeah,
okay.
this is perfect. Yes.
All right. So this is for the tomato sauce. So this dish, like your mom was saying, has carbohydrates. And what are the so you've got what? Do you remember what ingredients are in this dish? Got the first layer is
Yeah. Rice
rice, okay,
and pasta,
and pasta,
tomato sauce,
tomato sauce,
onions, and lentils.
lentils, and it sounds wonderful. Tomato sauce is a really good source of lycopene, which is really good for fighting off cancer and other chronic illnesses. So that's really good to have tomato sauce, and so are garlic and onions. You guys got a lot of really healthy things here. And beans, they're a good source of protein. So the dish itself has the carbohydrates from the rice and the pasta. The beans also lend carbohydrates. The vegetables from the onions and the beans themselves function as a protein and a vegetable. So this is a really good dish.
Sometimes there's people that they like to add like fried onions, fried eggplants.
Okay.
They slice the eggplants and they put it above the dish with like ground beef. You can put like just shredded like beef or chicken above it, but we usually like keep it like that with the original recipe. Yes.
Okay, so that would be a good addition to add some eggplant. Do you like eggplant? Not really. It's so pretty. It's purple, right?
Purple and healthy.
I'm gonna go down and grab for the pan. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a dish for the onions really quick, and we can pop them in there when they're done. No rush.
When I finish the onions.
So after the onions cook for a little bit, we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the tomato sauce in the same pan, which if you were in your own kitchen, you probably have multiple burners. You could make this at the same time. You don't necessarily have to cook the onions in a pan and then cook the sauce in the same pan. You can do two separate pans, but we're just utilizing what we have. As far as space, the onions look awesome. They look nice and caramelized. Try that trick with a little bit of flour.
Yeah. Some people, they add some brown sugar too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Help sweeten them up even more.
Yeah.
That sounds good. What else do you like to cook? You said cookies.
Yeah.
Anything else you can think of?
Like the pasta has the beef and the white sauce.
This is like
okay.
another Egyptian like plate that she likes, that we like boil the penny pasta.
Okay.
We make a layer of it with the white sauce and like a layer of ground beef and another layer of the pasta with the white sauce, and then we bake it in the oven.
Ooh.
So when it comes out, it's just like, it's very delicious.
Oh man, food is such a wonderful thing,
Yeah.
isn't it? I know. My whole life revolves around food. It's so fantastic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So how's school going? Good?
Yes.
School's going good?
Yeah.
What do you plan on doing? Are you going to be like a chef when you get older?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe you're like, I don't know, I want to rethink
What do you want
that.
to be? What do you want to be when you grow up?
I don't know.
You don't
Not
know
sure
yet?
yet? So much pressure.
She recently want to be a banker.
Oh, a banker. That's a fun job.
Yeah.
There's lots of those. That's pretty fun.
Uh-huh.
Maybe a police officer
A police
Oh,
officer.
okay.
All right. Tons of different options.
or a brown police officer that goes in the office. Like there's a boss in the office.
Oh,
Oh, so you're like an office job.
Office
Okay.
job?
Job, yes.
that works too.
I think I'm done with the onions.
Okay.
Like if
You
I
can
can
put
get the
them in
plates.
there.
Okay.
And I'm going to get.
Oh, I can do that. I
You
know.
can do that. So we've got some tomato sauce, where we just bought the plain tomato sauce. And if they have it, you want to always go for the no salt added. That way you can control the salt that's going into your food. And we also have chili powder, which you mentioned is an ingredient. And I'll go ahead and come around you once you get some oil in there. I'll come around you with the, might be pretty hot going in there.
Can you drop a piece of an onion?
It's okay.
That is okay. We are here to make a mess and eat, right?
Yeah.
And there's the chili powder. I'll put the sauce for you. We just got plain tomato sauce that she's putting in there, and we need salt and pepper too, I'm assuming. you need to put it down. You can put that. Pan gets a little bit hot. Tom did warn me.
I like the tomato sauce.
Yes.
I love tomato sauce.
And then we're gonna put some salt and pepper.
All right, so next she's putting some salt and pepper.
Do you want to? But just be
And
careful.
They do put chili powder in, which she said depends on if you're making it for younger kids. You can opt to
Yeah.
put the chili powder in or not, but it just adds a nice
don't,
little heat to
don't.
it, but not overwhelming heat,
Yeah.
which is good. I love chili powder. One of my favorite dishes to make is chili. I love making chili on a nice cold fall or winter day. It's wonderful. All right. Now with this dish, you've got a lot of layers happening, right? So I'm gonna get our plate.
Okay.
And I put the plate over here. Here's our plate that we're going to layer. And through the magic of television, we don't even have to cook the rice and the pasta. It's already cooked for us.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So your mom has it. And she's going to show us how this dish
So, do you want to put
is all
one layer of rice?
is all layered. So first we go with rice. We opted for brown rice. Brown rice has a lot of nutrients in comparison to white, but it's okay if you like white, but brown rice just offers a little bit more health benefits for fiber to help with heart health, which is really good. It's packed with magnesium and B vitamins, so it's really good to add to your diet. So we went with brown. The pasta is just it's a macaroni. Is this the type of pasta you guys
Yes,
usually use?
yes.
So we use the macaroni pasta. Now, when you guys serve this at the house, do you prepare a big dish, you layer it all, and then
No,
everyone
actually, I do each, like, I layer each dish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, you get served nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we're going to put some pasta here.
Okay, so next we layer the pasta, which she's working on.
That's it. Then we're going to put the lentils.
Okay, so we're going to take the pasta away. And I noticed you garnished with parsley too, so I brought the parsley here.
So do you want, we're going to put the lentils
first? How about
Yes.
you do it?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have a spoon out here.
Okay.
There we go. Today she actually brought one that she made at home, so we get to try the authentic version that she made at home of this Egyptian dish, which I'm excited to try. So we're layering in the lentils, which have been, these were dried lentils, and they were
put this,
soaked, rinsed, and then boiled. And then we opted for canned chickpeas that were drained and rinsed. But I noticed in your recipe that you guys usually use dried.
I use the dry one and then I boil it at home. But
Okay.
it doesn't make any difference.
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, and the dried will save you a little bit of sodium if you're worried about sodium. If you go with the dried beans, there's a little less sodium. But if the canned beans, when you buy the canned beans and drain them and rinse them, it does take away a lot of
put the
sodium content
sauce.
overall, which is nice. All right, and then lastly, we ladle with the sauce. And then we've got some fresh parsley, which you can garnish for me.
Hold on, I have to put the...
Oh, sorry.
It's okay.
Onions.
Look at that. That looks fantastic. And the onions go on, and then parsley, and voila! Look at that. That looks so good. I'm so super excited to try it.
Thank you.
And I hear you brought one that you actually
Yes,
made,
yes,
which is so
yes, sir.
nice. She brought us one that she made before she came. So we're going to try both because they both look fantastic. So we have some bowls and spoons. So let's go ahead and try this dish out. Make some room here. Need a bigger kitchen, huh?
Yeah.
But I do, because I like having guests. So
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and plate both up.
So I can help.
Okay.
So I can do this one.
Okay. So this one.
So a nice combination. A one plate wonder this is. Dinner is done. Now, do you guys usually serve this with anything, or this is the
I
dinner?
just do it like
That's
that.
fantastic.
Yeah.
It's good to have something that's all in one and ready to go.
Thank you.
All right. And then we'll go ahead and try this one in this dish. And I'm going to grab some, and I'll grab some for you and Mom can have those, and I will grab some forks. I'm going to go right in front of you. And
Just
actually
the rice. Okay.
Want to try a bite? Or let me go ahead and try some with you. I'm going to try a little bit of both. Let's see. This tomato sauce looks so good and bright. Whoop! Parsley's hanging on to me there.
Try,
And then try some of that. That looks awesome. Fantastic.
I got
All right,
some in my
get some of these
hands.
onions.
It's okay.
All right, let's try it. I'm going to try it out. Let's see. We should, well, Your spoons. Are you okay with that spoon? I took the little spoon.
That's
that didn't
enough.
make much
You can
sense
try
today.
it now.
All right, ready? It's super good.
Thank you.
I like the texture with the beans and the pasta and the rice. It really complements each other nicely. That's
you
very
so much.
good. Very good. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. It's super good. I'm going to have one more bite. And then a crunchy onion. That recipe is super good. Never tried it before, but I will make it again. And we are so excited that we had you guys on the show
Thank you.
today. Thank you so much for coming. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. If you would like this recipe or any of the other recipes that you've seen here today, go to redclaycafe.com. And remember, you're not cooking in style unless you're cooking family style.